What's the relationship between iodine and thyroid? So thyroid function is 100% contingent upon having just the right amount of iodine. Not too much, not too little. And here's how it works. When you consume iodine, it goes directly into your bloodstream. The tiny cells of your thyroid capture the iodine as it goes by, causes the iodine to begin to oxidize, and then the production of T3 and T4 begin. T3 is triiodothyronine and T4 is thyroxine. The medical name for Synthroid is levothyroxine, which is why Synthroid works for some people but not others, because it may not be just the T4 that's out of balance. So this T3 and T4 makes its way throughout the body. Primarily it goes to the heart and to the brain in a hormonal form. Most of the iodine stays on the thyroid. There is non-hormonal iodine all throughout the body, specifically the eyes, the gut, the mammary glands, which is why this is so important during pregnancy to get this right, the cervix, and salivary glands. There's a whole bunch more. Too much or too little iodine, your thyroid will be over or under reacting. Or if something is wrong with your body and it's unable to process the iodine, then that can cause the same type of situation. So the solution, why your body's doing what it's doing. So how much iodine changes depending on how old we are, what gender we are. If you're pregnant, it like triples. I know for me, if I eat a piece of fish, that probably gives me about the amount that I need for the day. Like a serving of yogurt, mushrooms, mineralized salt, dirty salt. If you eat a lot of processed foods or overeat or undereat, that you would be missing the mark on the amount of iodine that your body needs. Luckily, thyroid is like a long game. So something that happens with your thyroid today will play out about 3 weeks from now, over the range of time. But any chronic behavior could become problematic for your thyroid and just end up breaking it down. And luckily, just the same the other way, if you clean up your diet, you can help reset your body so that your thyroid can begin to function normally. And of course, there's all kinds of medications that you can get on to assist your thyroid while you're trying to do that, or if you're just going to choose to not change your diet, right? I chose to change my diet, but it's pretty strict and there aren't any cheats on this thing. It's not for everyone. So where can we find good iodine? From the sea is the best. Dirty salt. So seaweed, seafood, shrimp. Dairy is really good, but it has to be from grass-fed, like good, healthy cow's milk. I don't eat dairy. And trace amounts in veggies. Iodine poor foods, so soy does not have iodine, and cruciferous vegetables, so broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower, Brussels sprout. I have a liquid iodine that I put a couple drops underneath of my tongue. I got it from my MD, and we gone over dosing, and I get it checked all the time. So my thyroid situation began at the end of pregnancy, beginning of childbirth, which is one of the biggest risk groups. And being over or under during pregnancy can cause some serious issues with the infant. Luckily, mine seemed to have happened after childbirth because my daughter is fine. But something was broken because I ended up with Hashimoto's with the hypothyroidism. But I was consuming iodized salt, a lot of processed foods. And I learned later that iodized salt does not do for your body what iodine-rich foods do for your body. So I replaced it with the dirty gray salt or the pink Himalayan salt, which has all the minerals and the iodine still in it, whereas processed iodized salt has all the minerals and iodine stripped out of it, and then they iodize it, which my body just was not recognizing. And my body ended up treating it as a poison and killed my thyroid. So the key for me in being well was getting rid of all of those processed foods and iodized salt foods and just putting whole foods in my body and salt, sea salt or the dirty salt in my water, allowing Mother Nature to balance my body back out, and my Hashimoto's literally just went away. It's gone, like I never had it.